today is a chickpea, coconut and sweet potato curry. All the ingredients we're using are completely vegan and it's going to be a really delicious and healthy dish to cook. Okay, let's begin. The first thing we're going to prep is the red onion and the garlic. So you're just going to peel the garlic, and then we're just going to start by taking the top and the bottom off the red onion, chopping it in half, taking off the skin, and then finally chopping that as well. So we've used one red onion and one garlic clove, and we've just really finely chopped the garlic and finely chopped the onion as well. Now that we've chopped the onion and the garlic, we're going to start by prepping the potatoes. I like to keep the skins on, and you just want to chop the ends off and then into sort of 1 centimetre cubes. And now that we've prepped all the veg, we're going to heat a tablespoon of oil in a pan on a sort of medium to high heat. Okay, and now we're going to pop everything that you've chopped into the pan. And just let that sizzle for a bit, and we're just going to add the ginger in as well. We're using a ginger paste today, so probably about a teaspoon, but I don't really measure that. So you're going to want to give this a good stir and sort of turn it over so you get a good coating of oil on all of the sweet potato and the onion. So we're just going to use, this is a half teaspoon measurement, so we're just going to pop in 2 of these. And then do the same with the turmeric. And that's going to give it a really good orange colour when we put the coconut milk in. And then finally, black mustard seeds, and just 2 of those as well. And then you just want to give that a good stir. And again, sort of coat all the vegetables with the spices. And the next thing we're going to do is just chop the tomatoes, and you want to sort of, same as the sweet potatoes, sort of finely chop them. And this is just to give a little bit of sweetness to it. And now that those tomatoes are all chopped and this is all reduced in the pan, we're going to add in the coconut milk. And you just want to spoon it in, it separates, so you're going to want to put the cream in underneath. There's going to be water as well that you want to chuck in as well. And you're just going to chuck in the whole can. And then you can pop the tomatoes in on top of that and just give it a good stir. And as soon as this coconut cream starts to heat up, it will start to mix with the liquid and just become much thicker, sort of like a heavy cream. So this dish is completely vegan, and it's a great one to try if you're looking to become vegan or just vegetarian, because it's a really simple, easy dish. You don't really miss the meat in it. So now you can see that all the coconut cream's dissolved into the water, and we're just going to keep stirring that and just let it simmer. We want the sweet potato really to soften down, and it's got a really beautiful colour just because of the turmeric and the tomato. We're going to drain a can of chickpeas, and it's really important to rinse through. It's really important to rinse them really well so that you get rid of all this sort of like bubbly water that's just left over from the can. There we go. So now these are all washed, we're just going to add these into the dish as well. And again, just stir it through. And just let that bubble. So this is a really great recipe if you're cooking for friends, even if they're meat eaters or vegetarians. It's really easy, and if you want to add in some more like protein sources, you can swap the chickpeas out for tofu or some like meat substitutes if you can find those. But I find chickpeas to be the cheapest alternative. And now we're just going to chop up some spinach and some coriander and chuck in a teaspoon of chilli, and then that'll be us done. So we're going to just roughly chop about a handful of coriander and then probably 2 handfuls of spinach. And this will all reduce when you pop it in the pan, so you don't need to worry about thinking you've got too much. And then we're going to just pop that in. Stir it through and get it to wilt down a bit. And we're just going to add a teaspoon of chilli. These are just dried chilli flakes. And you can add more or less depending on how spicy you like it. And then again just stir that through and then leave that for maybe 2 minutes or so, just until the spinach is wilted, and then you're ready to serve. Okay, so this has been cooking now for about 20-25 minutes, and it's all softened up and the sauce is really thickened and reduced. So now it's just time to serve it. And now we're ready to try the dish, so let's see what it's like. And it's really great. Yeah, it's got sort of spicy Moroccan flavour. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the recipe, and do let us know if you try it at home. You can follow us on social media, #FuseFoodFridays.